your people are doing.
Oh, my name is Angaangag, and it means the man who looks like his uncle, and I do. And I come from the oldest crust of earth, that's Greenland. The only land on earth where people live where there has never been war. It is also happened to be the ground zero of climate change on earth today. It's really interesting to come to a meeting. I have gone to meetings in 70 countries now, talking about melting of the big ice. When I was born, it was on the average 5 kilometers thick. Now it's about 2 kilometers thick. I just took 40 spiritual leaders of the world to Greenland. I just came from there. Because I wanted religious people to see what's happening. Because I took the finance people, they didn't change. I took the politicians, they didn't change. So I thought maybe I could work with the people of belief. It didn't help. How do I know that? I looked at you. Most of you were looking at your telephones while speakers were speaking. You didn't listen to what these people said. You really should be ashamed of yourself that you came all the way to Vatican, a holy city, to look at your telephone. My land just became designated as UNESCO Heritage Land, my grandmother's land. My family have lived there for more than 5,000 years. Next to the big ice, 1 kilometer away from the big ice. When I took these religious leaders of the world to walk on the big ice, it was cloudy, it was cold, ice was not melting. The next day, I took them on a walk to the river. It was sunny. From the surface melting of the big ice, one river was running more than 1 million liters per second. I said more than 1 million liters per second. And there are more than 10,000 rivers in Greenland. And all caused by you. All of you, every one of you, you caused it. You know it already that there is climate change. But do you comprehend of what you're doing? Do you have any idea of what you're doing? I believe that you have capacity to use your knowledge wisely, but you haven't done it. I refuse to go to Paris. My family of native peoples asked me, come. I said, no, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to waste my money and time anymore to go to meetings. But then I was invited here out of the blue. It was so interesting that I meet you. You are my last hope. Really, literally, you are the last hope of Earth. There's only one Earth. And you are the citizen of this Earth. The impact is so big. You have no idea what's coming at you. You have literally no idea. The wisdom of the ice is disappearing. You can see the storms of California, Mojave Desert. They come in brown sand. You can see them on the big ice. You can see the Sahara desert sand on the big ice. You can see the car tires of Rome on the big ice. You can see the volcanic eruptions of Hawaii on the big ice. You can see the war, impact of the war. You can see that on the big ice. All this is there, that the wisdom of the ice. My little company is called Ice Wisdom because I wanted to tell, I'm a runner for the elders. I wanted to tell you what they have asked me to do. Tell them that it's now too late. No one can stop the melting of the big ice. Now tell them to create hope amongst people. The only chance you have now, stop looking at your telephones and start listening to your spirit. That's where your beauty is, not in your mind. My father told us and raised us, it's not enough to know. is to do something about what you know, and you haven't done it. When I say that you haven't done it, I really mean that you have not done it. We know so much, but comprehend so little of what we know. We cannot carry on the way we've been doing. It's not sustainable. You're going to die, I'm going to die, but our children will live. My grandchildren will live. My prayer is that somehow, will you help, I could give my grandchildren a chance to have a life worth living, because Mother Earth is stunning, absolutely stunningly beautiful. But you haven't seen her. When you look at your telephone, and I mean it, you did not see the beauty of Mother Earth because you looked at your telephone. How can we do differently? We have to change. We cannot change Mother Earth. She's going to do it herself. But we can change our life, because we are the one who's going to live here. The animals will be fine. The plants will be fine. But you will not be fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is my prayer for you, in hope that you will change.